Hey guys, theokiesharecropper here. I have got something that has become a very handy tool for us, for me. I don't have one in the other tractor yet, but I have a set for that. They're called Vekooto cameras. These cameras are magnetic mount. I'm using them right now to watch my equipment, and I'm also working out the bugs on recording with them. They will record. I'm having a little trouble with my SD cards, so it's not a fault of Vekooto, it's just my card, but I am getting some video footage, and I'm going to share some video footage with you guys. I'll show you the readout. I think it's a 7-inch display. It's in color. It's pretty amazing. These things are not very expensive. The 2-pack is what I have. I have 2 sets of them. I'm using the 2-pack in this tractor right now, doing some cutting. It's unbelievable for the price of these things. Okay, there it is right there, guys. That's the display. I have that particular camera mounted up on my front end loader, up on one of the arms, and I've got it raised in the air so I can get a little aerial footage with it. It's pretty awesome. I'll show you another camera view in a minute of the other camera's back on my disc mower, and it's looking back across my disc mower. I have taken these cameras, and if I can get that video to load correctly, and I do believe I have some of that video, but I have some video of underneath the skirt of this disc mower. That's how tough these cameras are. I couldn't believe it. They didn't fall off, and they survived underneath there. Let me change these strings for you here in just a minute. Like I say, it's touch screen. I changed to another angle. This will be the other camera looking across the cutter bar. Right there, you can see that. One thing it lets you do, it lets you see, how your equipment's working. Like I said, my intent with these cameras was a twofold thing. It was to watch my equipment and also get some video footage from different angles. And because you can stick these things wherever you've got metal, and that magnet will stick to it. They are some kind of super strong magnet. And I'll be honest with you, I charged these cameras when I first got them, and these things are solar powered, so they've been running off solar power ever since. They've sat inside my house for the last 10 days in a bag, and they were on, and they are still had charge in them. Had plenty of charge to get out of here and get started, and then the sunlight started charging them up again. The cigarette lighter, like I said, that's how we plug this thing in and power this machine. I'm assuming, don't know, I haven't heard of anybody doing this, but I would think that you could probably hardwire this thing into something, a fusible link, but I haven't tried that. I don't have any reason to. I just run it off of the cigarette lighter plug. Completely portable. That thing's mounted on a suction cup mount. It's mounted to a piece of metal, but that mount stays in the tractor. I just pop the screen off of it, stick it in my camera bag, and I store it away until I need it next time. But like I said, these cameras are really neat. They really are. Tough. I have, what I feel like, put them through a gauntlet of abuse in the heat and in the just the sheer shock of bouncing around. And matter of fact, I bounce things around so much in this cab that the monitor has bounced out of the holder. That's how hard some of the rough ground I've been in, and the cameras haven't moved. This monitor may have moved, but the cameras did not move. That's a testament to the toughness of these things. Vekooto, I want to thank them for sending these to me to try. They've been a blessing to use. I've had zero trouble out of them. 2 cameras to each monitor. I've had both monitors out, and I've actually set them up and looked at them, and it came with the 2 monitors ready to go. They were already linked to my camera, to the display, and all of the recording and the SD card and everything's up underneath this screen. So it's all a compact unit, and it's wireless. So my cameras are sitting out there in locations outside. No wires. The only wire is from the cigarette lighter plug to that monitor to power the monitor, and then the wireless batteries do the rest of everything. So like I said, very impressed with these cameras. They're so cheap that I can't believe that more people don't have them. I mean, it's a safety factor going down the road. You know, we rode these tractors on these county roads a lot of different places, and you know, on this tractor it's not so bad because I rake and I cut, so I can see behind me. But there are times when I have my disc mower in the air and I can't see directly to the side of me or what, something like that. But now the baling tractor, he absolutely can't see behind him. So I know these things will be a help there, where he can see who's behind him if he's trying to make a turn. You know, he didn't have to swing his baler around and try to, you know, look around the baler, swing it around where he can see. He'll know if somebody's coming up on him. There's no surprises. So, like I said, that's some uses of these cameras. Oh, I'll show you something else. This thing has split screen as well. The next one's a split screen, so I can watch both cameras at the same time if I want to. So, very handy. I can see these being used on any kind of farm equipment. That's just some of the uses that I know these things are good for. So you guys be looking for my videos on Theokies Sharecropper. Theokies Sharecropper on YouTube is my main place where I post videos. You'll see a few things on Facebook. You'll see a few things on Instagram and on TikTok. But primarily, I'm a YouTube guy. So you guys be looking for that stuff. Look me up, like and subscribe. You know, watch our channel. We do all kinds of things. Not just farming. It's farm related, most of it, but you know, there's some barrel racing and stuff like that involved with my daughter. You guys check us out. But like I said, kudos to Vekooto on these cameras. They've done good with these cameras. That's all I got to say, guys. I appreciate you. Theokies Sharecropper out.